back to my channel today, and we are back with another Sims 3 video, but this time I'm actually giving my Sims 3 current household family a makeover. And if you're not familiarized with this family, I will link down below a playlist that I have been doing here on YouTube for a while now, and they are the O'Neal / Langerak family, and they reside in Sunset Valley because it's the base game world, the less laggy world of the game, but also is my favorite nostalgic world to go to every time I play The Sims 3. Now, here's the thing. If you have played The Sims 3, let me know down in the comments below, what is your favorite Sims 3 expansion pack, stuff pack, DLC, store content, whatever it might be. What is your favorite and why? Because I kind of want to know what your thoughts are, what you like about The Sims 3, what you think they could do better, or what they could have added that's not in the game. But I'm just pretty happy with this family because I adore family gameplay, and they are just my pride and joy. It's like my family, my comfort family that I go into the game and just knowing the fact that things will be okay. However, there are a few things in my playthrough that you probably have noticed in my Let's Play that one of the Sims are having a secret love affair with one of their co-workers or some type of fling because they were having a midlife crisis, and it was just absolutely insane. Now, all the Sims are named. The one I'm making right now is actually Lora O'Neal Langerak. Then we have her husband, Parker O'Neal Langerak, who is part of the Langerak family, whose sister is Caitlin Langerak, if you don't remember from The Sims 2, who is the maid of Daniel Pleasant in Pleasant View. A whole big thing. And then we have their son, Alex Matthew O'Neal Langerak, then Susie, who is a child, and then also Gamora Luna O'Neal Langerak. Now, Gamora is the toddler of the family, which we'll see at the end of the video, but she was actually born through Parker, and because he got addicted by an alien, he became pregnant, and so that's technically his child, not Laura's. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult, and things are happening with everything, and you'll see in the next current household update video that I will be filming later. But I want to tell you a little bit of a secret though. Let's just say that Parker and Laura are having some marital issues. I hopped into my game and I saw that they were no longer married, and I don't know what happened. Either my game was like, yeah, they shouldn't be married anymore, so we're just gonna cancel out the whole marriage just to begin with. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, Parker had a midlife crisis to divorce Laura, and I'm like, did it actually happen? Did I record it? Did my game just glitch and like did it themselves? Like, I don't really know. But I'm just like, oh no, what happened? I was so scared. But you'll see in the current household update video in the next couple of days, like later this week, because I have some plans to make them reconnect, but also I don't think their relationship is going to last any longer because I don't know, Parker to me when I played him, because he's like a generic random townie in Sunset Valley, like he's already there, and he's engaged to somebody else, but we broke up, you know, the engagement and everything because we wanted him for ourselves. But Parker, I have to say, he has had a life. He has had a life for himself for so long that he doesn't really know what he's doing anymore. And I think that ever since he has aged up and had a baby himself and had 2 extra kids from a marriage, that he's found himself stuck. And he doesn't see himself as a big macho fireman anymore. And he's been deciding that he wants to quit his firefighter career to become a freelancer or some type of just a stay-at-home dad and be a bum for a while, or just kind of change up the way he's living. And that's why he's kind of going off into this secret love affair with another woman, which is so awful, but I also kind of low-key kind of like, because even though I love family gameplay, I do like chaotic gameplay in The Sims 3, or I guess in any Sims game, but Sims 3 has, has my heart because I can capture everything with a video camera. But here's the thing, I'm planning on actually having our son here, Alex Matthew, take the video camera that he got for his birthday as a teenager to capture the moment and spy on his father. He might hire a private investigator, or Laura might do that because she has had her suspicions for the past recent years ever since Alex was a toddler, and Laura and Parker were still newlyweds and everything, that low-key he was cheating on her with another person, and so she might hire a private investigator to spy on him to see what's going down and uncover the truth. Now, here's the thing, with Laura being a teacher in the education career, she's at level 2, I believe, as a student school teacher aide, I'm pretty sure, at level 2. I don't remember, but she's in the education career after quitting her politician career because she couldn't really handle the whole politics and asking people for money. It was just really wasn't her. So she decided to actually move on to new and better things because she has a plan to have 2 more kids, but also homeschool her kids. Because I installed a mod recently where you can homeschool your kids at home, which I think is really, really cool. And also that Alex is going to be living at home or might be moving into an apartment complex when he goes to university later on in his years. And I'm very pleased to say that Alex is doing really well for himself in his school, his after school activities, his relationships with all his friends and his cousins. And he's almost getting his license soon, which is going to be really, really exciting because once he ages up, I'm going to have him go on his first little solo trip to probably to Isla Paradiso, where they're at right now on vacation, or go to China or Egypt. I really don't know, but with the NROS Traveler mod, I can travel anywhere with any worlds that I have installed in my game. And I am kind of excited because there's this one world I installed that's like a campsite, kind of unique-esque type of world. And it's very small, and I want to build like a tiny home where Alex can stay inside there for a couple of days and just kind of just vibe and relax and see where his life goes, because even though he wants to be a dancer and wants to be an entertainer one day, I do want him to explore different ways of his life, whether he might live in a new world or he might live back at home. I really don't know. And especially there's going to be like summer vacation and everything that I'll tie into the mix for Alex and also Susie, which we're making right over now. And I just love Susie. Like she's just like, she's so happy and so cute. I just get so excited about The Sims 3 that I just get so pumped up. Like Susie, she's athletic, but she's also clumsy, but also easily impressed. So like you could give her a banana and she'd be like, ooh, a banana, but also very clumsy and actually slip and fall and hurt herself. But she has a way of thinking that she wants to be, I don't know, a soccer player or some type of athletic sim or something like that. I really don't know what she's going to do later on in her life, but we'll see how that plans out for her as we continue to play her in her household and her endeavors, because she's technically the middle child, which in my mind I've never experienced because I'm the youngest child in my family. I have four older brothers, but they never lived with me. So it's like I'm the youngest child of 4 other siblings. Susie's the middle child, Gamora is the baby of the family, and I'm trying my darn hardest to get Lora and Parker to have another baby before we kind of get things rolling and we sue Parker for just negligence and all the other stuff, because we don't got time for that. No siree. But overall, I have to say, I hope you all enjoyed today's makeover video. I'm going to leave it off here because this was a very short video, but also I just had a lot to talk about that I really wanted to talk over this video without kind of talking about every individual sim, because there's like 5 sims and they have a whole backstory. But again, you can watch the Let's Play down below, link down below to the playlist and all that jazz. But either way, I'm gonna leave you off right here. I do hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!